Hello there. Welcome back to the broom cupboard at NASA HQ. And today we're looking at those people for whom the law does not apply. No, it's not NASA. No, they're sovereign citizens. Oh yeah, we're a sovereign citizen channel now. Except we're looking at British sovereign citizens. They're an altogether more polite kind of sovereign citizen. More accurately known in the UK as Freemen on the land, they are basically people who believe that the government is corrupt and they don't want to pay them any taxes. What they will often use to defend themselves is what's called common law, which is basically a series of legal precedents that have been set by courts, but they are not the laws themselves. Because in the UK we don't have anything like the Constitution that US sovereign citizens will refer to, what free men on the land will use is the Magna Carta, even though in reality everything in the Magna Carta was replaced within a few years of it being published. And 90% of it only applies if you're a baron anyway. So I'm going to start with just a short clip, and it's really just to demonstrate the sort of mindset that these people have.
Hey there, buddy, you alright?
What do you want, man?
No, I've just seen what's going on in the area.
All right, I didn't call you, so you don't need to talk to me.
Okay, we're just having a little wonder, seeing everything's
All
going
right, you
on.
don't need to talk to me. And what you doing here, Eva? You don't need to talk to me. You're gonna get rudeness. You don't need to come over and talk to me.
Now, I did not edit anything out of that clip. That is literally all that happened. But the guy just leaps straight for victimhood. They were just asking him what he was doing. But anyway, let's move on to the next part. And it's a guy who's decided he doesn't want to pay his council tax. But I guess before we get to that, for my non-UK viewers, I'd better give a quick explanation of what council tax is. So, council tax was the successor to Margaret Thatcher's community charge, commonly known as the poll tax. A tax that was so unpopular it led to riots across the UK in the early 90s. How much you pay in council tax is calculated against the value of your property. So the more valuable the house you live in, the more you will have to pay in council tax. Now, to this day, council tax is still not a very popular tax. There are certainly questions to be asked about the way it's calculated and how much people have to pay. But unfortunately, that doesn't mean you can just not pay.
I have moved recently, and so what they do, they send you a council tax bill. It's rather.
That is how it works, yeah. But I'm slightly curious. How did you manage to move? When, there are lots of legal documents you would have needed to sign to do that.
They are a corporation, and I don't want to contract with them because I am a man, and men cannot contract with corporations unless they use their legal fiction.
Ah, so that's how you do it, eh? So your legal fiction, that means your name. So what he's doing here is he is using a straw man. not to be confused with the logical fallacy that flat earthers like to use. The straw man in this case is where he splits himself into two identities. There's his flesh and blood self, and there's his corporate self, or his legal fiction, as he calls it, which is who signs all the documents. This has much validity, as you would expect.
It doesn't exist. And I can tell you, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I am not a dead entity.
No, you're just brain dead.
Because when you move, they send you this bill. So you just do that. Here it is.
Right. I mean, is there not any law you would like to quote to them, maybe?
Services in Dorset, that's where it's going. And on the front, you might have seen, it says no contract, return to sender. Because I haven't contracted with them, I haven't engaged with them, so it just goes back to them.
Oh, well, I'm sure that'll be the end of the matter then. I can foresee no problems from here on out.
Now, similarly, they send you other documents, the voting ones. Here they are. It says important documents includes registering, in other words, giving yourself up to vote, which is acknowledging of God, actually. It's where the word vote comes from.
Hey, what do you know? He's right. I guess I did learn something from him after all. But then again, I suppose I should also be grateful that he doesn't vote.
I don't put any of my names on their documents, you see, ladies and gentlemen. I don't contract with these people. I am a man. They are not me. They're nothing to do with me. All they are doing, apart from the fact they're trying to inflict harm upon me through their fraud, through their treason, and just about everything else. So,
Now, do you think that he might just be just a teensy bit paranoid there?
probably I anticipate the machine that runs the sending out of these letters will write to me again and ask me to do something. But don't forget, it's a part of law that only a man can ask another man to do anything.
Yeah, right. You just made that up, didn't you?
And so then they go on the fee schedule if they do it again. But
Oh, yeah, the fee schedule. Yeah, that'll put the fear of God in him.
that's phase one. Goes back. No contract. I have nothing to do with them. They have nothing to do with me. And people might say, oh, they come round and with the bailiffs. No, the bailiffs can't come round and do anything because I've got no contract with them either, or the council. You see?
As if anyone makes a contract with the bailiffs. Please come take my stuff away. Just ridiculous. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I'll leave him there to his delusions. I'm sorry it's not as exciting as the US ones. There's no window smashing, I'm afraid. But I guess that's just the UK for you. So I'm sorry. I think you said your name was David. I didn't quite catch it, but I don't suppose it really matters. It's just a straw man anyway. But do you have anything you want to say to the people at home?
Speak to you later. I hope you have a very enjoyable day.
Oh, that's really nice, David. So anyway, yeah, I guess it's time for me to say goodbye as well. So,
And there's the button right there.
no, wait, David, I pressed the button. Everybody, please hit like and subscribe. Help an angel get its wings by hitting the notification bell. Take care, everybody. Star Wipe, and I'm out.